Makes sense, makes sense. Hey. I can understand you calling Madison bland, but me? Bruh. I'm gonna take it as an
I mean
offense,
that.
though.
Okay, well, you take it however you want, but I mean it as a compliment.
Can I
That
take
you're
it up
so.
the ass?
I won't judge you.
Okay, well I will, but I won't, because that'd be gay.
Uh, John's here, and
Yeah, that's fair. John, let me ask you a question. Which do you think is worse, being pegged or feet? Loki, you want to come in? Damn, even you said feet.
man, he left you out to dry, Austin. He left you out to dry. Man, damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
Miles asked that question between like me and Brandon. I basically said, "Oh man, being pegged is worse than feet by like a long shot," and both of them were surprised by that. I thought you'd back me up, cause you have a wife and everything. Smokey, you gotta move. Gotta scoot your boot.
I mean, for all you know, his wife
Gotta
has
scoot your
pegged
boot.
him, and it doesn't bother him as much as the feet thing. See, Austin, what you did there is you assumed, and you never do that in this group.
That is true. That is very true. I've been taught that lesson many a time, yet I do not learn.
You do not know. Like, see, Austin, right there, you assumed that this man.
Haven't talked to these blokes in a while.
I don't want to say you have or haven't, John. I don't want to try and expose you or out you or anything. I'm just saying, that he assumed that your preference aligned with him, and that is just not a safe assumption.
Yeah, but I made some progress on Elden Ring last night, Brandon. Sorry for not being on, but like I got like dumbstruck with like the sleep at like 11 o'clock basically. I was running on
Yeah.
fumes and I was like, fuck it. So I basically slept until like 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up, I then like just stayed up and got stuff done up until like 7, and then I went back to sleep.
No, I'm
But
sorry.
good
I'm
news,
sorry. I
Brandon.
got comfy and fell asleep. It was
Oh no, it's no problem,
I
dude. Yeah,
I didn't
but
mean
good
to.
news.
I just it happened.
I upgraded my strength stat by like a butt ton, and
Hmm?
I upgraded it by like a good bit. I went through a rebirth in this game, which is where you're able to like reallocate your points to like different skills. So I was able to take some points away from mind and dexterity and put it into strength, and it barely squeezed me enough where I was able to start wielding the hammer. The funny thing is, Brandon, when I looked at all my stats,
Yeah.
every single stat I had upgraded at least once, except for intelligence. I have stayed at the exact same level of stupidity this entire playthrough.
Um,
Hello,
your
Melanie.
your
How's it?
your voice isn't included in the thing, John.
It
But
was thee, not
feel
blood
free not to
itself.
answer if you don't want.
Even
Ooh,
in my
that was some thunder. Feel
slumber,
free to not answer if you
it
don't
is
want
in
to.
thy
But I have
possessions
to
now.
ask: is there a reason you have a
The hidden
preference
treasure of
over
Nothrand.
what Austin
My
asked?
thanks.
Do you have a
Finally all the
particular
pieces are
reason?
in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the
Yeah.
dark path only I may tread.
Uh,
Ah,
well, I can
Good.
tell
but
you
before
that
I leave,
I
I
don't
shall
find
entrust
either to
thee
be
with this.
particularly worse than the other. They're about on equal
Hey.
My
footing.
thanks
You ask
for
me.
thy sterling efforts. A strange gift, perhaps,
Um,
but a rare
I
sort
can see
such as
why
thee would
Austin
welcome
would
it,
say
I'm
that he does
sure.
not enjoy being
I
pegged,
am
though.
certain now. Fate steered us to our reunion.
I
I
can
must
see why
find
he would think that
courage
that's
to
a
look for this
non-enjoyable
path.
experience. I personally
You
don't think
may
I would
leave
want
now.
that, but,
It was but
you know,
brief, but thou gavest me fine service.
the other option is not necessarily desirable, so.
What is it?
Nothing else?
You may go. I too am to depart on a journey. Upon the
Yeah,
dark
who could
path
really...
only I may tread. What is it? I too am to.
Who could really say,
Alright,
you know?
you guys know. Ah, gorgeous you. Aw, that's sweet.
Who could really say
How the
what would
hell did
be
this guy die?
worse than the other?
Wait, I shouldn't have. Should have already known how that guy died. It's pretty obvious. Okay, so all I had to do was just find Nokron. Didn't have to kill those gargoyles to keep on going the third quest line. But hey, got a cool little ditty. Got a cool little ditty indeed.
Did you say a cool little titty?
No, I said ditty with a D.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, get your mind out of the gutter. That's what I would say if I knew for a fact it wasn't already cemented in there long ago.
I can't help it. Big titties. John can back. Yeah, see, John can back me up on this one. John knows. They're just so great, aren't they? It's very relaxing.
My lawyer has informed me that, legally speaking, I may not voice my opinion in this matter.
Like, don't they just work
Hey, Dick
like?
Bag, how's it going?
I think people are comfortable to use as like bedding, but wouldn't you agree, John, that titties are just like some of the like they're natural pillows? You know what I mean?
Coldness forecaster.
Yeah.
There's massive magical.
It's like memory foam. John gets it.
These guys.
You
I know what I can do with this,
uh,
though.
Eventually, you'll be into titties too one day. We're gonna get you on that bandwagon.
Once again, my lawyer has legally informed me that I may not partake in this conversation, lest I be charged with, lest I be charged with degeneracy.
You know, Austin, one day you're gonna be like, man, I really do love these fat sacks upon this person's chest. And I'm gonna be like, I fucking told you! And you're gonna be like, why are you third wheeling my date? And I'm gonna be like, why didn't you invite me so I didn't have to stalk you?
Alright, well, if you excuse me, I have to turn a tower upside down.
I was so ready for Austin to say, if you'll excuse me, I have to go commit sewer slide.
Whoa. There's a cutscene, baby.
I was so ready for Austin to say that. I was so ready for it.
Freaky.
he was like in such the perfect pitch and everything for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like he was just. I'm not wrong. You could hear it in his voice, right, John? Like it was. We were getting to that point. Yeah, it seemed like we were.
Not these things. That's fair. I do not blame that one bit.
Alright, because you got COVID.
Yo, you got COVID, dude? That sucks balls. Oh, I gotta fight this guy a second time?
You may recall, Austin, I had COVID not too long ago.
Yeah, and you called COVID a bitch.
I
As in, it
did.
didn't really do
It's
anything.
kind of no, it didn't really do anything. No, it was pretty mundane. In fact, I was kind of disappointed. Like this one.
God fucking damn it, the stupid fucking...
No.
I actually just fuck.
I was kind of disappointed from like a from a I don't know, just from a experience angle, I guess. So. And just great. Yeah, but no titties though. Titties are great. I enjoy. I'm thoroughly
Have magic too now,
convinced.
bitch. Eh. God damn it. He moved just a slight bit to the left. I guess right, actually.
How do you feel about using people as like furniture, John?
The fuck?
Like you know, like using people to sleep on. You know what I mean? Just kind of keep in bed.
God, I fucking hate the
Like
lock-on
dog
system in
pile
this
thing.
game. God fucking damn it.
I have I won't say under what
Yeah,
context, but what I will say is I've slept in dog piles before, and people are super comfy to sleep on, but being at the center, like you really get the like pressure really helps you sleep, you know, like having a certain amount of weight applied to you while you sleep.
Brandon,
It really
the
helps.
lock-on system in this game can sometimes be utter dog ass if there's multiple enemies.
I know, I've seen it in action.
Wow.
Yeah, no, like I love sleeping in like dog pile or whatever. Really.
I don't think I've ever used another person as furniture like you have stated.
One of these days, Austin.
One of these days I will touch grass and have human contact. That will, however, not be today.
It's
Would
not
make a
even
joke
that.
Like conversation with John and Brandon gone sexual, but that's every conversation with you two.
It's not a sexual thing, it's just a preference thing. Now, if you wanted us to make it sexual, I mean, titties are just,
I don't even have to ask you guys. Hell, I could even ask the exact opposite. I could say, please don't, but you guys will just disregard what I say and just make it sexual anyway.
Well, I mean,
My point exactly.
when you ask so bitch like, I can't help but say no. Uh-oh.
You're shitting me. No, my friends. Okay, that was complete and utter bullshit right there.
Let the hate. Let the hate run through you, Austin. Let it burn inside of
No,
you.
I got dicked over by the lock-on system in a completely different way. Just lost about 60,000 runes, Brandon, because I locked onto somebody and I did a jump attack, but then they rolled all of a sudden, it switched over the lock-on system, and I chucked myself off a cliff. Isn't that fucking fun?
It doesn't sound like it's...
John, shut the fuck up or I'll nom on your testicles.
That's an invitation. Running man duties. Dude, you don't want to make threats like that to John. I'll have you know, this man is a tutor and a captain of MGP.
The hell is MVP?
Oh man, you want to tell him?
You know what? Never mind. Pretend like I didn't ask.
Nah, so.
I know it's not, but it's going to be much worse. I can already tell.
MGP stands for Military Grade Poon. Something that this man is tactically adept at in play. You know, this is the... You know, I don't know if you knew this, Austin. Probably not, because the government really doesn't want people to know this. But John, like, John's the reason we caught Al-Qaeda. Like, he was... Like, he military grade pooned so many Al-Qaeda members that we eventually defeated Al-Qaeda. Like, he's a tactical genius. It's just flash then bang. He just kicks down the door, flash. he's just too good at it, you know? Like, the Al-Qaeda, they didn't even know what hit him. I mean, they figured it out eventually. Yeah. You can only get battering rammed and then, you know, battering rammed for so long until you know what's happening. He just went in there and he fucking, like, they might as well have been wearing shawls, man. Because they have no choices. There was no hope for them. This man single-handedly ruined like 78 Al-Qaeda members. Put him out of a job.
Lots of somber smithing stone level 2s. Jumping ahead.
John military grid pooned so many Al-Qaeda members so well he introduced them to the penal system. The American penal system.
Jumping ahead. Oh, jumping ahead.
And the funniest part about all that is they were into it.
Sorry, isn't this where I think it is?
He gave.
I played Elder Scrolls 5 a little bit over at Brandon's house, and I have played Elder Scrolls Online with Brandon for a bit, but I don't really play it mainly because I'm still using an original Xbox One, so the space on it is very limited in comparison to current day consoles, and with Elder Scrolls Online being like a really big game, and I already have several other really big games that I prefer playing, I just can't keep it installed.
It's a big game. It is a... Yeah, he's not wrong about that. It is a...
So where does this lead?
It is...
Go downwards, interesting. Brandon, there's a lot of static coming from your end.
Oh, is there? There we go.
Because I wanted to originally wait until the new consoles came out to buy one of those, and then the Xbox Series X became very, very rare due to so many dickwads like buying them in bulk and then selling them off at eBay for like twice the price. And I promised myself, no matter how desperate I get for like a new Xbox console, I am not going to buy it from one of those people, so they could just like bleed out from their money loss and everything. But I don't know exactly the availability of a new console right now. I do have the money to buy one, and I have been meaning to buy one. I just don't know exactly how available they are. Yeah, but I don't know if I want to trust... Like, I don't want to buy a console off, like, online. Mainly because... Oh, well, nice. But, I don't know, it's just... A part of me just kind of distrusts that a little bit, and I'm a bit more tempted to, like, buy it in real life. I don't know, it hasn't been, like, too big of a problem for me, so I just didn't really, you know, care about it all that much. You know, because you can't really miss something you never really had in the first place. Like, I haven't had access to a larger storage system, so why would I exactly miss having a smaller one? Miss it while having a smaller one, you know? I'll get a new one eventually. It's just, this one's been lasting me for like 5 years. If it breaks, I'll go and get a new console, but it's been working pretty well for the time being, so, Alright, where are the doors exactly? Oh, they're on the opposite end. My bad. Let's see where this door leads, shall we? Oh, this is another cutscene. This place must be really important, dude. I don't get several cutscenes while exploring a singular building. Oh, that's... rain? Huh? What the hell? What the hell? Am I inside or outside now? I'm confused. Oh, I am back outside. Oh, okay, I'm just at the top then. Interesting. What's this message have to say? Try sorcery and then time for fleeing. Okay, well something's gonna appear out of somewhere. I think this is where I have to go and use that 1 second great rune I got a while ago. I know it's for wizards, so it's probably not going to be super helpful for me, but hey, it's worth at least seeing what it is.
Sure.
Lots of messages. Enemy ahead. I couldn't have expected as much. Long winding pathway, literally nothing in front of me. Multiple messages saying enemy ahead. Like, pff, surprised by me. Some ruin fragments, interesting. Yeah, that guy is dodging, so I'm guessing the enemy's going to appear sometime soon. There's a lot of... Oh. Yo, that guy is fat. Woo!
He's fat.
It's true. You know that one enemy I killed, Brandon, like the one that had like that white robe on him, and like he shot those like white and black flames. This dude looks like the exact same, but hella chonky. He's got a tail. Woo! He's fighting. Ooh. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, he's already transforming into a second phase. Interesting. Oh, he just got even fatter. Oh God, Brandon, he's using his fat rolls. Ow. Uh-oh. Woo. Ow. Oh God. He's rotund, Brandon. He's rotund. Ow. Jesus Christ. Ah! Woo! Let's go! I killed McLardo here. Godskin Noble Hood, Godskin Noble Robe, Godskin Noble Bracelets, Godskin Noble Trousers. Yeah, that was a Godskin dude. Has better protection in that stuff. Hood made from sewn together patches of smooth skin. Nobles are the most ancient apostles who are said to have assimilated inhuman physiology. Not unlike the Crucible, the Erd Tree is its primordial form. Wait. The Erd Tree in its primordial... Oh, okay. Not unlike the Crucible. In its primordial form. Now this makes me look rotund. Rotundus among us. They're holy. Strengthens the Noble Presence incantation. Interesting. So it's the chest piece that strengthens the noble incantations, apparently. That guy was a lot beefier than I was expecting. And he looked beefy. Anything special around here? Can I summon Torrent? I can summon Torrent. Sweet. Didn't drop too many runes, but if I didn't lose 58,000 runes to some absolute bullshit, I might have been able to, oh, I don't know, have enough for a level up right now. Let me guess, this is for the Great Rune, isn't it? Ah, well done. Thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate it. Let there be night. Coffin, oh coffin, in short, praise the corpse. Praise the message. Time to open up these big ass doors. Wee. Ah, another Site of Grace, let's go. Ah, well done. I wonder if there's an achievement for finding every Site of Grace in the game. I wouldn't be too surprised. Sorcerer ahead. Oh, there's another enemy I have to fight? No boss ahead. Well, that one says no boss ahead. The other one said sorcerer ahead. Oh, I think that's what they meant by sorcerer. The dead-ass corpse. Curse Mark of Death and Stargazer Heirloom. I thought I'd get a freaking Great Rune, alright. Stargazer Heirloom raises intelligence by 5. A talisman engraved with the legend of a queen raises intelligence. The young astrologer gazed at the night sky as she walked. She had always chased the stars every step of her journey. Then she met the full moon, and in time the astrologer became a queen. I wonder if it's talking about that one. When she got beat the crap out of. Also, what was this? What else did they pick up exactly? Like a death something? Probably a key item. Glunstone key. Curse Mark of Death. Curse mark carved into the lunar princess Rani's discarded flesh. A curse mark carved into the discarded flesh of Rani the Witch. Oh wait, Rani the Witch. also known as the half-wheel wound of the centipede. This curse mark was carved at the moment of death of the first demigod and should have taken the shape of a circle. However, 2 demigods perished at the same time, breaking the curse mark into 2 half-wheels. Ronnie was the first of the demigods whose flesh perished, while the Prince of Death perished in soul alone. What was that supposed to mean? That's just Ronnie, so maybe I should take this to her. If she's still even in the same spot. That's where Alexander is. No, it looks like Ronnie is gone from her spot. No idea where she could be. She's probably at Necron City, actually. You know what? I could take on those 2 gargoyles now. I reckon I could take on those 2 gargoyles, Brandon. Do you reckon I could do that? I reckon I could do that.
Probably. I don't see why not.
Yeah, I don't see why not either.
When you said Alexander, it just reminded me of when we were playing Jackbox, and I put Angry Eliza with a fucking gun. And it did the perfect like kill animation.
Oh yeah, the gun, and then it did the Kamehameha animation. Oh yeah, by the way, Brandon, I defiled somebody last session.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there was this weird dude. He's called like the Loathsome Dung Eater. Basically, he kills people and then defiles them. Remember how I told you how like he told me he's gonna kill me and like defile me, like curse me and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he basically appeared out of nowhere. I didn't even kill the dude. I was kicking his ass. I kid you not, Brandon. A giant crab came out of nowhere, just puked up some death farts from its mouth, and the dude just died. Got pierced by some invisible vines. It was hilarious. Yeah, but then he didn't like die, because then he appears again, and then you have to like find these curses that he inflicted upon like random people, and then like put them onto him. Basically, you inflict him with his own curse, basically. I've already done it twice. It's still alive, so I probably have to find a 3rd one somewhere. I do not have to go this way. I have to go to the end of the tunnel this way. That's where I have to go. I believe that leads to where Crucible Knight is, and I just can't be bothered to fight one of those guys. Although I can certifiably say I would most likely kick his butt, so that's neat. Hang on a second. So you're D. You're who that one guy mentioned. That's all he has to say. Visions of friend, but death? Hey, he's wearing my set. Sadness ahead. True, true. And then this leads to... Be wary of ill-omened creature. Yep. There's the Snake of America. Okay, so how am I gonna fucking do this? Okay, gotta consume my monkeys before going through, which I'm really happy about. Let's fucking go. Oh goddamn, Brandon! I do a shit ton of damage to him now. Ow.
God, a diddly darn second.
Ah, goddamn! He knocked me into his poison puke. You.
John, you okay? You fall asleep, buddy?
Ooh.
Should probably go get some sleep. Probably go get yourself a good nap. No, you don't wake up, you know.
Oh god. Where am I taking damage? Oh, because of
You
that
don't
thing.
wake up
God,
tired
God,
and-
fucking damn it. Yes, of course. Fighting two of the same exact enemy at the same time when they are giant fuck-off gargoyles is fun, especially when they have poison puke that can immediately kill you if you're not paying attention to one of them. That's exactly what I want to fight. I do a hell of a lot more damage to these things now, which I am really happy about, Brandon. Let me tell you. Yeah, so the way I figured out how the weapons in this game work, dude, is that even though the hammer has like a worse base damage than my greatsword, it had better strength scaling, meaning that I still do more base damage than the sword because I get more points off of strength than I would have from the sword. Is basically how it goes from my understanding.
Well, I understand nothing about this game, basically. So, your understanding is
That's
much better
fair.
than mine. So, trust your judgment.
Yeah, I don't blame you one bit, dude. Go for my runes. Oh, there are my runes. I'm playing Elden Ring. I already. Oh god. He switched over to his halberd just to immediately switch back over to his sword. Ow. Oh god, no. Oh god damn it, where'd this puke come from? God damn it. God fucking damn it. Ow. God damn it. Oh god, no, not puke. Woo! Only one monkey left. I just want to kill one of these guys. Let me kill just at least one of these guys, please. No! Finally! Okay, now it's a more interesting fight. Ow. You know what? I'm already this far, not gonna... Woo! Don't trust that one bit. Ow. Ah! Ah!
Frame rate drop. Frames.
Turns out the real Elden Ring was the frame rate drops we made along the way. Woo!
Reminded me of Evan when he was playing Brawl and he was like, my fucking frame rate. Where are my frames? And we were all laughing at him because he wouldn't stop talking about his fucking frame rate going down.
Gargoyles, great sword. Bronze greatsword wielded by valiant gargoyles, just like the wielder. The missing parts have been mended with corpse wax, a patchwork of champions. Corpse wax. Skill vacuum slice. Lost skill of ancient heroes. Hold the armament aloft to surround it with a shearing vacuum, then launches it forward as a blade-like projectile. Bronze twin blade wielded by valiant gargoyles, just like the wielder. The missing parts. Skill spinning slash, skill favored by dexterous warriors. Oh, okay, so it's that. Well, since was that all there was to this area? Just a couple of items? I just assumed that this would
Probably.
unlock some other cool spot.
No, probably not.
No, it definitely
Ever.
looks like there's
Don't be
more
silly.
this way, I would think. The gargoyle came from this direction. There's a site of grace over here.
No.
What's this license? Lost Creek. No, it might be more here actually. Yeah, no, it's looks like it's pointing in that direction actually. Oh, it was pointing to a casket. Rest and coffin? Excuse me? What do you mean by rest in coffin? Huh?
Probably death.
Brandon, I am screwed.
Should be. Death is something most people fear.
You see here, I'm not scared about dying, I'm scared about... It says rest in coffin, Brandon, and honestly, I'm pretty sure something else is gonna happen besides death.
I don't know why you'd assume that. That sounds a whole lot like death to me.
Screw it. I haven't been known to make smart decisions this playthrough, so...
Well, I don't think anybody in our friend group is known for smart decisions.
They even fit in this
It's kind of like our D&D group where no one's really known for making smart decisions. We all have an intelligence stat like 12 or lower.
Oh, and the stone coffin is closing itself. Brilliant. I'm now in the stone coffin. Okay, now it is glowing with a bunch of runes, Brandon. Okay, now it is moving. I am floating in the coffin, Brandon.
Let's say in the coffin. So,
Brandon,
this
I'm
makes
being
sense.
abducted in a stone coffin full of runes. I'm being
This seems like a
kidnapped by
typical
aliens,
Tuesday.
Brandon.
This thing just happens. So, it's not really, you know. It's not really at all surprising.
I'm on top of the waterfall, actually. And there's a site of grace. Interesting. Well, that was fun.
Hey. Fun in the sun?
Fun in the sun, indeed. Where could I possibly be? That place is looking very orange over there. Deep root depths. Now, I don't know where exactly the border for the waterfall is because it's being covered up by water. Well, I'm in a completely different area altogether. Interesting.
Probably somewhere that you just haven't looked.
I mean, I know for a fact I haven't looked here. Oh yeah, no, I traveled a distance, dude. I basically just went across the entire map in that coffin. God damn. Great Waterfall Crest. I'm actually underneath the Atlas Plateau right now. Great Waterfall Basin. This is the Great Waterfall Crest. Oh god, no wonder it's called a Great Waterfall. It spans the entire goddamn map. Like, geez Louise.
That would count as a great waterfall, yes.
Oh, it's one of those guys. I don't have to drink my... Ow.
I've been getting a lot of weeds lately, and my hand's gonna have blisters on them.
I hate this attack.
And it's storming out there.
Yeah? Thought the edge of the waterfall was coming up. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep. Nope. As soon as I did that second attack, I knew I was dead. Which is a shame, because he was about to die. Should have been more patient. That's the real skill of
You
this game. You
should
just
have.
have to know when to be patient. Alright. Didn't mean to do a full-on heavy attack combo, but alright. Ow. Ew. Forgot he goes for a double swing right there. Aww. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. Nope. Yeah, suck it, loser. How many runes was that? Oh, what the hell? Staff of the Avatar. Well, Brandon, I think you're going to be happy. There's, what appear to be really big, spiky ants in front of me.
I do like it when ants are murdered.
You have a fetish for it. Just saying, ants get squished like that. Staff of the
Well, I
Avatar.
wouldn't call it a fetish. Most of my fetishes are sexual.
Get off to it. Ceremonial staff depicting the Erd Tree and its historic
I don't
meaning.
get off to killing ants, I just like seeing them die.
The avatars,
Now,
wielded by the avatars to
titties!
protect the minor Erd trees.
Titties is a different story.
The avatars emerging in the wake of the Elden Ring shattering were determined to protect the withering Erd Tree's offspring. Unique skill, Erd Tree Slam. Jump up high into the air and crash down on the ground ahead. The resulting pratfall sends golden
Titties
shockwaves in all
are very
directions.
nice.
This is the most powerful of all the ground slam skills. Interesting. Alright, so how many? 66,000. No, yeah, no, I'd say that's good for a level up right there, actually. And I need 85,000 with special runes I have equipped. So 15,000. I'm gonna save these runes for another time. I know that to the left is where ants are. Try ranged battle. I will not. Bonker. Not a shooter.
The fair, respectable thing to do.
Are these the roots of the big ass Erd tree? They're not golden, so I don't actually know.
Thunder out there. Titty roots.
That sounds painful. Oh, that's a big bug. Oh man, this place. Oh, this is a big area. Oh, that's a flying ant. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, this is a dead end. way to put tootin' scootin'. I have no idea where this goes. Okay, so that route was a bust. Didn't go anywhere in particular. This route also looks like a bust. That route goes far enough that way, but doesn't lead anywhere. So basically, I just have to go all the way to the right this way. There's gonna be a flying ant, which I do not like. I don't want to fight these guys.
Like flying ants, no. Flying ants are
I
just
don't want to fight
upgraded
these
ants.
guys on the routes, so let's just chuck a boulder at them. Okay, my boulder did not go far enough. Okay, that boulder went far enough. These guys actually seem a lot weaker than I thought they might be. They're all here. Okay, so that's a hole I can emerge from. Somebody made it on. God damn, dude. That is dedication right there.
And he holds the goal.
Okay, well, it looks like I can't actually progress any further. Can I use torrent?
I'm gonna make a statement and say I'm gonna make a statement that you might disagree with, but I'm saying it anyways. Nipple is the best part of the titty. Alrighty. It's one more thing. And these Ironhound archers really do suck at their job.
Oh, I see what I have to do.
Oh, they don't move a whole
Brave
lot.
trap. I don't like the sound of that. This seems like an area where I could easily lose some runes. So the smart decision would be to just cash in my big runes and then get at least that one free level. But I am overconfident and will be doing no such thing. For I believe in myself and the power of myself. I do not need power from anyone else. Alright, Torn, you can make it. You can make it. You can make it, dude. I didn't even need Torn for that. No! God fucking damn it. I got the Mocus.
Monks.
The controls for Torn are a little wonky. Just a small bit.
Just a small bit.
I mean, he's definitely more useful when it comes to like just crossing planes. But, like using him for parkour is just not optimal, man. Just not optimal. It's not optimal. Optimal.
Yes. I'm tempted to see how bad we can get on Austin's stream.
Let's go. Okay, now I'll just need a Stake America or a Site of Grace over here and we'll be good. Those are a lot of ants. Look carefully. Okay, well there's one message saying area of trap ahead, and there's another message saying look carefully, so now these guys have got my... You guys are making me worried, not gonna lie. Which is a trick. I should always be worried in games like these. Smithing stone, level 4. Why would they give me a level 4 smithing stone of all things in a place like this? I'm very clearly above levels, like level 4 smithing stones. By like a high degree. Yet you choose to insult me like this. Holy grease? I mean, that's something. Not something I exactly need, but it's something. Wasn't there like a corpse down here to pillage or something. Doesn't look like it. Just a couple of ants I can't be bothered to fight. Well, this place is freaky. I kind of feel like I'm playing Grounded, with there being giant ants and big roots to explore. Melted mushroom. Intriguing, intriguing indeed. That could have gotten a lot worse. Yeah, I thought I might have missed something back here. I did not. Just a waste of time. Big old hunk bonka da donka, donka ponka, lonka bonka, clonka, waste of time. Oh, that looks like a straight up ant nest down this part.
I'm tempted to see how bad we can get on Austin's stream. Austin, how verbal do you think we can get?
Yes.
Alright. Hey, feel free to disagree. Feel free to disagree, Don. But, I think personally, titties have a lot of utility, such as they serve as an excellent source of nutrition in the desert. Portable liquid.
Ow. Oh.
Who need that animal milk when you got that titty
shoot.
milk, my guy? I'm tempted to see how
I
bad
just
we
don't
can
want
get
to do
before Twitch itself is like, alright, you need to stop.
Golden Rune level 6. Did I pick up the... There's like 3 different things here, right? Yeah, there we go. Must have picked up one of the other things by accident. Nobody's watching. You guys are basically able to say whatever you want. Although, if I do become a big streamer in the future, it's gonna dick and balls me over. And, yep, there's dick and balls. Oh. That is oddly specific and sounds extremely uncomfortable. Formic rock. What's this blue glow over here? Nascent butterfly. Intriguing. Intriguing indeed. Intriguing McDiggling. Hello. Ew. Oh god, that does damage. God damn, does that do damage? Just to be sure. This is like a whole ass area. I didn't realize it would Necron City would lead to an area like this, like up at Cheesums. Oh, a finger reader. And the Side of Grace, let's go. What you got to say? Well, you seem in distress.
Lord Godwin, such cruelty, such humiliation. Oh, my poor sweet lordling should have died a true death. As the first of the demigods to die, as a martyr to destined death. But why must it yet bring such disgrace? A scion of the Golden Bough, sentenced to live in death. How could such a thing come to be? Oh.
Alright, interesting. Well, part of me wants to sit down and use up one of my great runes so I can go ahead and give myself that good old level up. I don't want all those ants to respawn for me resting, so I'm just going to continue exploring this area for the time being. I can go in that direction, which is cool. I'll list it down right there. Doesn't seem like there's any map fragment along these parts that I could really use, unless I'm actually looking at... No, because I'm looking at it from underground already. This goes that way. Don't know where that leads, but it leads somewhere. And then I already know about... No, that's not what... Yeah. Is that message over there? Nah, it's not. Thought there'd be like something saying, oh, there's a secret passageway right here. I guess my intuition was incorrect. By an astonishing amount, actually. So I think this way will probably lead over to where that one cave entrance is. Double kill, love to see it. And you're missing out on so much ant genocide, Brandon.
I'm on.
Oh, nice. By the way, what you think of the new set? I look pretty different.
It's alright.
Yeah. Basically, I had to level up like a bunch more times in strength, but I just couldn't be bothered, so I equipped that one talisman that upgrades all my attributes by a small bit, but also it also increases my damage taken. Let me see here. Yeah, so I have the one that like increases my damage taken, and I have the one that like it upgrades my health, my endurance, which is for my equipment load, my strength for attack, and then I think my dexterity as well. Yeah, my dexterity also got upgraded. Basically, I'm just planning on upgrading endurance a bit. That way I can de-equip this one rune, well not one rune, but talisman, and then I can equip a different talisman that just increases my strength by 5, but I don't have the loss and damage negation. And then I'm hoping to increase endurance by a slight bit more. That way I can actually wear the helmet to this set as well. The only reason why I have this mask on is because it increases my strength by 2. So I have to worry a bit less about leveling up. For the time being, I'm just focusing on upgrading my equipment load so that I can still not have to do the fat roll, even though I look like I would do the fat roll with this armor. Okay, well I didn't really see anything. I thought that was like a whole entire ant cave I could explore. But I suppose I was incorrect in that assumption as well. Since that side of grace led this way, I think... what do I think? Okay, so I could have just fought all of these ants over here, and this would basically just served as like a shortcut. I would have missed the side of grace, but it would have led to basically the same spot. I know that there's that other area with those weird looking ants. I'm gonna go over there really quickly. Now that I am thinking about it though, Brandon, I think these might be the roots to like that really big golden tree on the map, like the Great Erd Tree. Mainly because there was like a small crack at the front of the tree, where it just kind of looked like normal tree bark, and there was like a door there, so I think that's definitely to take into consideration. Ashes of War, Golden Land. Now these ants in particular, I do not like how they look. They freak me the hell out.
Fair.
Ow. Oh, there's 3 of them. Lovely. Oh wait, there's just 2 of them. Oh. They're like shield ants. I think this is like an actual ant in the like in real life, Brandon. Like an ant that's got like a really guarded shield as like a head. Basically serve as soldier ants, I think. I know there's a type of ant that looks like it has like a Reese's peanut butter cup for a head, and it apparently serves as like a door. They use their head as a door to like block off the entrance. I find that to be mildly amusing. Yeah, but this
stupid
looks
enough to put their brain in harm's way.
I mean, they don't really care about their own self-preservation. That is how bugs evolved, after all. They die very easily, but there's a bunch of them, so...
Yeah, they would.
Not just ants, just bugs in general.
Well, it has remained unchanged.
And then you have the really big creatures, which instead of surviving through reproduction, they're just really hard to kill. Yeah, but that was the side area. I don't get the joke. What happened?
Are you talking about reproduction or the other one? Okay. I think I see how the joke plays out.
I do too. I do too. I was just more confused.
Yeah, I'm more confused over how exactly the correlation was.
Try jumping. You lied to me. I didn't want you to. Smithing stone level 6. I do like that, however that is still not required. I need smithing stone level 8s right now. Okay, that was my bad. I was already at 80,000. How much did those ants give? Barely even over 1,000. That was for both of them. What cheapskates? Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I really shouldn't be exploring this area with Torrent. Got them wonky ass controls. I say as I kill myself. Okay, well that's basically like a level up right there, and I want to put that into endurance. I think I just have to level up endurance like 4 times, and then I can switch over the talisman, which will be pretty neat. A pretty neat, sweet delete. My feet. Alright, so where am I telling?
Phone.
Yes, Brianna? Okay, fair. What is it, Brianna? Uh-huh. Thanks. I hate it. Okay, this cannot lead up this way. Could this be injustice? It is injustice. I agree with you, dude. She is jiggly. Okay, is indeed jiggly.
Jiggly.
Is there any way to get into that one big root right there? By the looks of it, perhaps. Well, there's a message up there, I think. No, that's just something, I think. Probably has to come through from a different direction, maybe. Perhaps up there, actually. That looks like a spot. Can I use Torrent to get up there, or is that still... I think that's a bit too high, actually. Yeah, no, that's way too high for me to use Torrent. Oh well, I'll just explore in this other area then. Deep root depths. Hang on a second. I can know for a fact this actually does take place underneath the Great Erd Tree by looking at where it is on the map. So if I look directly at where the base of this is, which appears to be right here. Yeah, no, that aims directly towards the Erdtree. Yeah, no, this is the Erdtree routes. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Onwards, Torrens. We have a very large area to explore. Like, god damn, is this area huge. It is deep as well. Onwards,
I
my
love it when
friend.
things are deep.
God
It's my
damn it,
favorite.
Brandon. Oh god, no, I'm not fighting all these things. These guys are wieners. Which is ironic, because they're not wiener havers. They sure act like wieners. Nothing behind this gigantic waterfall. Oh, hey! Oh, it's a rune bear. Uh-oh. Actually seems fairly small. I say it could probably still kick my ass. Bonk. Bonk. Ah, I didn't time that correctly. Ah, bear hug. Ah. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I'm gonna properly beef up before attacking that thing. God, I see here, if I took 50% less damage, then maybe I wouldn't have died. Interesting question there, you know?
It's an interesting thing to say.
Quite the predicament, quite the predicament. Okay, well now that I know that there's a rune bear there, I can actually be prepared for it. Hey, I was right about there being something hidden behind the waterfall. Ow. No! I wanted to get the bonks! Oh god. Thank you. Yep, mistimed that a second time. In a row, mind you. Ow.
In a row, mind you. Which means I'm playing like even more dog water tonight.
Aha! You can get me a third time, let's go! Ow. Aha! Suck it, nerd! How many wins is that? 4,000? I'll take it. They drop anything? Prince of Death's Cyst. Of all the things I was expecting a bear to drop, that is not one of them.
That's... I question why a bear had that.
Prince of Death's Cyst. Is that like a key item?
You okay, John? You gone to bed yet?
You might not
Oh.
know. He's still here. Well, I can't seem to find it in my inventory. I'm just gonna look it up.
Or
Prince of Death's
he's trying to stay up as much as possible, but
Cyst.
it's just...
Cyst.
is deep.
Prince of Death's Cyst.
And, oh no, no one blame me if you
Oh,
want
it's
to
a
head to that, buddy.
talisman. I don't know why
Especially
that's a
since you have
talisman.
COVID. I can see why you'd be. I can see why you'd be
Prince of
especially
Death's
sleepy.
Pispial. I guess that I can't equip both of them. Okay, basically it's an upgraded version of a talisman I have, where this one raises vitality, whereas this one greatly raises vitality.
If I knew you were doing a dungeon, I would have helped you out. I didn't know you were doing a dungeon.
I have no idea how to get up there. Thought this little entrance would lead there.
Remember that one dungeon where that one fucker just would not leave me alone? Dude, that Blackbeard or whoever it was would not get off my ass. They were legit trying to put a baby in me.
Inform the actual Blackbeard that they were using his name. You can sue him. That'll teach him a lesson.
Dude, fucking... I can't tell you how many military-grade poonings John had to give that fucker before they finally got off my ass. Like, he was attacking the hell out of them, and they were still attacking me. And John was just like, damn, leave my bro alone. What did he do to you? And I'm just like, I don't know. And you're like, and John was over here. He's like, I'm gonna piss in your cherries if you don't back off. I'm gonna stick my wiener right in your butthole. And they were like, do it then, fucker. And John was like, oh, well, if you insist. And he booty plundered them. He introduced Blackbeard to a new style of plundering.
Map Deep Root Depths. Hey! It has been found, Deep Root Depths.
You know, I've never seen a pirate get plundered before. For that very moment.
So, this... Is this where the Erd Tree is? I don't think it is, actually. It's just...
I know that person was...
Maybe it is the Erd... Maybe.
I know that person was mostly undead and skeletal, but I'm not gonna lie. I think you butt fucked him so good you practically rehydrated him.
FTV
You turned
stones.
into an MRE. You just added water and they're basically damn near human again.
Yes, reported Ethiopia. That thing.
That's how potent John
Oh,
is,
she's
by
doing
the
the
way.
horse.
He is that much of a man that if you are frickin' dehydrated, he can rehydrate you. So like,
Oh, it's one of these guys. Meh.
John is so skilled he could turn a human raisin into a human grape, plump and juice filled.
On the one hand, Brandon, I am really glad that you are not good at literature, because I feel like you would make some of the most grotesque, descriptions imaginable. On the other hand, I hate that you are semi-basic in literature, because you still tend to find a way to say something kind of grody, just in your own unique way.
Bad at literature, brother. I can't. Your fucking third cousin
Huh?
and all your ancestors wetter than the ocean. If I wanted.
Okay, when did I say anything about making things wet? I just said
No,
you're
my
bad at
point is
literature.
my point is I can make literature so fucking hot and spicy. Literally your ancestors back from the dead.
Well, you see here, I would believe you if it wasn't for the fact that it took you like like a solid 20 seconds to articulate that one very basic sentence.
Well, you know what? You weren't the one. Listen, you weren't the one saying this. That's number one. Number two, I like when you talk about John and how much of a man he is. You're gonna fumble your words as if his schmeat was blocking you from speaking. like his presence is just so intimidating alone that you get like psychically stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's hard. All right. So when you're the one over here making comments, then you have the right to judge. I don't see you trying to make verbal attest.
But I already know for a fact that is not the case.
So, man, all I'm saying is that you're not trying to make a verbal testament to a man that has sheet that could rival God himself.
Ashes of War vacuum slice?
But God is the reason.
That's that one skill that.
John is the reason God had to put a hard limit onto what humans could have. Dude was like, "Fuck! I didn't know I cursed this man to have to wrap a fire hose around his left thigh for the rest of his life. I gotta put a hard limit on that shit."
That's why you didn't end up with a 10-incher, Brandon. You can blame John for that.
What? Okay, well, you know what? John stole what would have been my 10 inches, and I'm okay with that. He deserves it. It's part of what makes him such a successful dude. You know, when John first messaged me on Sea of Thieves that one day, I am certain this is not the friendship he expected to have.
Honestly, with how you were going, Brandon, I fully expect you to say something. You know, when John first messaged me on Sea of Thieves, I creamed.
He creamed from not having to listen to fucking.
Please stop. Oh god. Oh god. Stop.
He creamed.
Oh,
he creamed because he was happy that he didn't have to listen to fucking the Ugandan boat anymore. He didn't have to listen to fucking banana boat from the Congos. He was like, finally, someone who speaks my fucking language. Jesus. I was stuck on the Colombian server.
No. Look this one, I can drop 3,000 runes, because...
No one can understand each other.
Go that way, then.
Oh. Dude, it's even funnier that John, like, he heard the guys that were salty towards me long before I heard them, and when eventually I heard them, John was just like, oh yeah, those guys, yeah, they were pissed, and I was like, oh, they're gonna be more pissed when they realize my quest glitched and now they can't steal my shit. And John was like, oh, they're already upset. I'm just like, yeah. Oh, man. That must have been an interesting day on the seas for you, John. Like, you've seen a lot of stuff, but that day must have been something special.
This is a place where a bunch of runes are. Level 8, level 9.
I find a certain crowd of people. It's very funny. Track a certain crowd of people.
Clarifying blowses.
Alright, bud. I wish you good night. I hope I talk to you soon.
Oh, don't tell me.
You know, don't try to stress yourself with that COVID.
I found a second coffin I could lie in, Brandon.
Night, John.
Night, John.
Oh. Also nice, Austin. I like hearing about it. So, you like John? John's good, you like him?
Yeah. I hate that he's like you, but I like him.
I hate that he's like you. Listen, man. There's a reason I added him to my friends list.
Really obvious.
Reason. I hate that he's like you. Oh, dude. Do you know how many people we verbally assaulted in Sea of Thieves?
Prince of Death's staff. Oh, Brandon, I just got a staff from the Prince of Death, apparently. Staff embedded with sullied amber, said to be a very part of the Prince of Death, enhances death sorceries. Oh, this would be great for a necromancy build, Brandon. One of the staffs deemed
it would be.
heretical by
Well-
the Academy for its ability to allow sorceries to be augmented through faith in addition to intelligence. Oh, and also, it's got like several different attribute scaling, so that means, Brandon, you upgrading either intelligence, strength, or faith will actually improve the staff itself. So that's pretty cool. I explored that building. Hey! There's a mausoleum, Brandon! Let's go. No item ahead, you lie, you jest. Recompense. Arterial leaf. Well, that is nice. It is somewhat useless to me. Oh. Ooh, did not like that, but oh well. No, need to, slorpage. Just trying to conserve my crimson flasks. Hey, a smithing stone level 7. I would enjoy that if I didn't require level 8 smithing stones. Okay, so that leads down to the bottom section. Oh. Okay, sweet. So many secrets, so little time. Yeah, I got you by the
Man.
Formic Rock.
John's a fun guy. I like John. It's a treat. You
Oh, I could have
cup
taken
hand
this.
comment?
His what? Oh, the black joke?
Yeah. No, the cupped hand comment that he made.
Oh, the cupped hand combat. I mean, it was alright.
Was it thoroughly disgusting?
It was! I hated every second of it.
Good.
I bet you were just pounding away at it.
I was pretty thoroughly satisfied with it, yes. I was
Oh,
pretty
you can
thoroughly
throw
satisfied.
your spear? Oh, hot damn. Meh. Good. No, that was just cheap. That was also just cheap. Finally. Ow. Ow. Let's go! He didn't drop anything specific, so let's go. What was that effect? Is that the death bite effect?
There's probably a few ways one could utilize the death magic in this game.
I mean, yeah. I already have a bunch of spells already. I can't use them because I'm dumb, but I have them.
Use them because I'm dope.
I did actually find an interesting robe set that you might like, Brandon. Basically, it was like black robes with like red crystals imbued into them, and it specifically stated that it increases like blood sorceries. Yeah, but next time I rest at a site of grace, I'll be sure to check to see what cool death spells you can unlock in this game. I'd have no idea how to re-unlock them if we ever got you an account on this game, but yeah, just exploration in general.
I'd probably go for even though it wouldn't be probably all I would be hoping for. I'd probably go for a necromancy in this game. Go for a lich build. Just use death magic.
That's fair. Because did you know that there's the undead enemies in this
though,
game?
because like there's some things in that game that are just completely immune to death magic.
I mean, you could still use like basic attack spells. Like I know that there's that one spell where like you summon wailing spirits to attack with, so that would still count as death magic, I believe. Plus, this death staff would increase the damage of that.
Honestly, if I had to use magic that wasn't specifically death-based, I'd probably just use gravity magic since it seems cool.
Would you use the blood magic at all? Because that also seems like something
Oh,
to use.
yeah. Probably.
Especially
Blood
since
magic,
I found
Scarlet
those
Rot.
robes where they increase the damage of blood magic.
Yeah, I'd probably use blood magic and Scarlet Rot. That's pretty close enough.
Scarlet Rot's pretty good. There's also a bunch of different weapons in this game that are like melee attacks that inflict like poison and blood loss. Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. I actually got a specific talisman, Brandon, which I thought was pretty interesting, where it's like anything that's inflicted with blood loss in the vicinity increases your damage by 20% for about 30 seconds. And it's a talisman, which I
Also,
thought was pretty cool.
you just reminded me, blood magic reminded me of a warlock ability in D&D that I need to check and see if there's any hard limitations on, because unless I'm mistaken, Austin, you can actually kill several babies for temporary hit points.
I do not like the sound of that, and I know for a fact you would do it.
I totally would.
Alright, let me see the incantations right now. So, sorcery. Is there a way for me to figure out exactly what's a death sorcery? So we have, this one seems death-based. Sorcery of the Servants of Death. Summons vengeful spirits that chase down foes. Charging enhances potency. Once thought lost, this ancient death hex was rediscovered by Necromancer Garrus. Briars of Sin, which is a Bloodthorn incantation. Wounds the caster with Thorns of Sin, creating a spiral of blood thorns. The sorcery can be cast repeatedly, up to 3 times. Then we have the Gravity Magic, which is actually pretty cool. One of them is actually a meteor spell, so you can actually summon like a portal and it sends meteors through it.
I'm looking at Dark One's Blessing, Austin, and it says when you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points.
Oh.
So as long as it's a
hang on a second.
hostile, as long as it's a hostile creature, Austin, I can gain temporary hit points. So as long as the baby is hostile,
dude,
yes, if
I
I
didn't-
murder babies.
I didn't even realize this. Okay, so you know how you were a bit disinterested in using like spirits in this game? Because they weren't exactly like undead, they were just ghosts and everything? One of those like River Styx looking guys that I killed, the one that summoned the giant skeleton that could shoot a laser from its mouth, he dropped these things called Tibia's Summons, and I thought that was an Ashes, but it turns out it's actually a spell. Sorcery of the Servants of Death. Summons a group of those lost in death. 3 skeletons will appear some distance from the caster, attack foes before disappearing. The dead have long been left to wander. What they need is leadership.
Nice. Alright, so you can summon skeletons. But yeah, technically
You
if the
seem
baby's
very ghostly in
hostile,
appearance,
Austin...
though, so...
it's
So,
fine.
so if you find,
Apparently
if you
if
find
the-
a hostile baby...
I If I can get a baby to be hostile, then it technically counts. Rules as written. So yes, as long as you provoke a baby into getting angry at you, and you kill the baby, you can gain temporary hit points.
Of course, that's what you'd be focused on. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, I'm so...
It's... Think about it this way, Austin. It's basically free hit points, is it not?
True. Brandon, I was so close to losing basically 111,000 runes right there. I would have been so sad, Brandon.
If guys, Austin, I just want you to know I'm playing a fiend warlock.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna play a necromancer and then bring Guk back so you could play as a zombie goblin. A zoblin.
No, but I'm tempted to play as a necromancer just for the like, haha. I'm going to goes up against the big bad evil guy. Has his sister next to him. Carol? Yes. It's Carol. What are you doing with Carol? Carol picks up a sword. Carol's gonna help me kick your ass. You know, after I
It just reminds me of that one. It just reminds me of that one clip that somebody made where there was like an Overwatch versus TF2 animation that somebody made, and like one of the oh god, no, no, no.
I was really tempted, Austin, to play the Necromancer, like the Revenant, to see how Madison's character would react to working alongside a technical undead.
She would just her character would probably just begrudgingly agree to it. Yeah, but that just reminds me of, like, there's basically an animation somebody made where they had, like, TF2 characters face Overwatch characters. And then one of the quotes from one of the TF2 characters was, like, Medic went up to, like, Mercy. They're both healers in their respective games. And Medic just, like, grabs Mercy by the shoulders, looks her dead in the eye, and says, "I healed the man who will kill you." I missed down basically a level and a half right there, which pisses me off.
I kind of wonder how, like, the reason I like my Revenant character so much is because at the end of the campaign, like, when he feels like he would have adequate power to fight this person, I feel like, and we've discussed this before, I feel like it would be a good moment for the party, you know, to decide whose side they're actually on, you know? Like this Paladin, who, much like Madison's character, is just, you know, undead or affront to God, and that's not allowed. Or if they side with the person who was technically unjustly killed, but legally and maybe morally reprehensible, you know what I mean? Like, does the moral grayness outweigh the, you know, slightly unjustified murder? If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
He was training to be a necromancer. And, you know, they were technically worshipping a god of murder and death. So you could argue that they weren't necessarily good people. But, I mean, you know, you could also argue, since they asked if people would be okay with being raised as undead,
I really don't like this,
that they weren't technically doing anything wrong.
And a site of grace right here. This concerns me.
You see what I mean, right? Like, you see the, like, I mean, technically, they asked, and, you know, I don't know. You could argue that the Necromancer wasn't a very good guy in life, you know? And, like, who's to say that in death, if given the chance, he would, you know, You know, the old saying, death begets more death.
I
You know,
don't know that saying, actually.
who's to say that, you know...
Oh, there's another one right there.
Who's to say that he wouldn't become more evil, you know?
True, true, true.
Or look, who's to say that, you know, he would continue doing good things? It's kind of a, like, it's kind of a, how much do you trust someone who's doing something morally questionable? But also, do you choose to let morally questionable acts slide? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how far can the hand of God go before it's overstepped and be reeled in?
Once again.
Technically,
Ooh,
according
probably leaks
to
that.
his backstory, she wasn't legally permitted to do what she did, but they couldn't really try her against it because there was wrong on both ends, you know? And history, you know, victors write the history books. So, like, they couldn't technically try her, but also it wasn't entirely legal. And then again, as much as they were summoning undead, they weren't necessarily hurting anybody without the, you know, consent of other people who were given the obligation of consenting on the dead behalf. So really, it's like, yeah, you know, conversing with dark powers, sure, but for a better cause, maybe. And, like, you know, it's just an interesting conundrum of, like, I mean, this is a person who strives to be heroic, but they've clearly done wrong.
How do I... God damn it, it keeps on using its big-ass bobblehead.
Excuse me. I think it's a more nuanced character, honestly. More nuanced than Guck, who's just a goblin. He likes doing goblin things.
I like how you were slightly taken aback by that, but then just immediately went back to resuming the conversation. Excuse me, you have now been excused. Whoa.
You've got been
That little...
excused. Anyways.
Just that little what you made before you just
What?
went back to talking.
And just dropped all care.
I always like. I know you usually don't get affected by my bullcrap, Brandon, but I always love it whenever I do get something out of you. Like that one time we were playing chess, like with in It Takes Two, and I made like a really questionable move, and you were just like, "What?"
I wasn't like, well, just then, when you said you weren't excused, I'll be honest, I wasn't listening when you said you weren't excused, so I didn't even know that I was replying to that, but I'm much happier now knowing that you thought I was. It makes it 1,000 times better. So, my canon is I choose to believe subconsciously that I replied to it.
One of my favorite reactions I ever got out of you is still just me saying, "I'm afraid you have been diagnosed with arthritis and you only have 6 days to live," and you not being able to process the sheer amount of inaccuracy with that statement. Just said, "The fuck." And like,
Well, it's because I've never heard of arthritis so bad. It only gives, like, my immediate thought was, did I also contract herpes? Like, goddamn. It can't be just
like,
arthritis.
You sounded confused, beguiled, and angry all at the same, all just a singular.
Because I
word.
was. I was, because there was no part of that that wasn't so fucking stupid. That wasn't a cause for all three. I think. Hear me out, Austin. I think.
Uh-huh.
Think I might be the smartest one out of our D&D crew, and that's sad.
Okay, so Brandon, you're watching me right now, right, Brandon?
Indeed, yes. I'm watching.
Does this area look safe to you? This area doesn't look safe to me. You see the big thing
Austin,
over there? That looks like it's gonna move.
Austin, be honest with yourself. What part of this fucking world has ever or will ever look remotely safe to anybody?
Is that a big ant? What is that?
Got some bad news for you. No part of this world looks safe to anyone.
What am I approaching exactly? That big fish? What kind of place is this?
I won't let you blow this. What kind of place is this?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually highly disappointing. I didn't want to just fight some dude. Go, my
Not
monkeys!
good, Patrick. Air is not good.
I wonder if I can one-shot this dude. I guess. Cool. Oh! There's multiple of them.
Technically, Austin, they don't need to wear fish bowls on their heads. They probably would just ask Sandy to turn on like a humidifier.
Oh god, I'm actually going to... No, I thought some of the monkeys were a bit unnecessary, but it looks like there's actually going to be multiple of these dudes coming through. Oh, that's a couple of dudes. Oh no.
Like, if you think about it, the air just needs to be moist, right? If the air is moist, then they shouldn't run out of moisture. To be able to keep it up.
I think that man inflicted blood loss on himself. I do know there's actually spells in this game you can cast, dude. Whenever you, he has missed. There's like spells in this game you can cast that will like cause you to like inflict blood loss upon yourself. Like I think you pay some HP and then you give yourself the hemorrhage status effect that casts certain spells. I know you've told me you've always been interested in like spells and stuff like that. Oh, that is a face.
Yes.
That is, I believe, the same face, or at least this is like a creature similar to that weird giant face that was at the bottom of that one moat, that one trench. Okay, well, yeah, honestly, Brandon, I thought that big clump up there was gonna be like a giant death ant or something. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed it wasn't.
Hey, man.
Hey,
What are you in
it's
for?
you!
Ah, there you are. I knew you would come. What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order.
No, I want to be held. No, you killed my friend!
Then you must kill me, for I am
I
the
must.
companion of Godwin. Prince
I still
of
think my
Death.
favorite moments in
I wish to
SpongeBob
be a
ever
mother
was when
to
Squidward
those
stood
who
up for
lose.
SpongeBob. And my favorite moment of all those moments was probably when he hit a dude. He literally fucking hit a dude in the face
I
with a
must bear,
pizza.
as a matter of duty, with my own flesh.
You know what I mean?
Go on, kill me. You deny us, do you not? Because we deign to live in death, and wish our Lord to rise to glory. I see.
Austin, can you hear me?
I wish to be
Yeah, no, I
inside
can
your
hear you. I'm
eyes.
just listening to the conversation right now, Brandon. That's why I'm completely ignoring you.
Oh, well, you hadn't
Honestly,
responded to like
lady,
anything I'd said for a while, so I was
honestly,
concerned.
lady, you were kind of cool. You gave me a hug. That was a nice hug. But then you kind of killed my friend, and that was a dick move.
I was concerned. Oh, you bastard!
Never stop.
No, don't get rid of my ray bombardment. I need that. I get rid of my shield.
That was for my friend. You killed him. Just saying. Just saying. If you didn't do that, I would have been fine. Gave me a hug. I thought you were
War Chief
cool.
102. He's deciding. Yeah, the War Chief. Well, I really don't care about the War Chief that much.
That should be enough for a level up right there. Gotta go for endurance. Level up endurance 3 more times. Right. So I wonder where this leads.
Red, blue, and kind of
Oh
much
yeah, what you
faster
drop?
start.
Fia's hood, Fia's robe. That's all she had on her. Fabric itself. Hood of the black cloth that covers the whole head, worn by Fia, the deathbed companion, on her journey after being exiled from her home. Wonder why she was exiled. Robe of black cloth that covers the entire body, worn by Fia. Fabric itself is as soft as silk, and that is enough that those embrace warmth. Blah blah blah. Yeah, but dude, that she seemed cool. She gave me a hug, which was nice. But then she kind of murked the one dude that like introduced me to the beast clergyman, and then he's the guy that taught me how to throw rocks good. So that was kind of a dick move. I had to avenge him, man. I had to avenge him.
Had to
Yeah, but what were
avenge
you
your
saying, by
man.
the way? I completely blocked you out while I was trying to listen to the conversation.
Oh, I don't remember.
It was something about SpongeBob moment.
Oh, yeah. My favorite SpongeBob moment was probably when Squidward slapped a dude with a pizza. I told him it was
Call
on
that
the
a slap?
house.
That was a full-on frontal assault.
Only a small frontal assault.
Man's hit him in the face with the full-on force of a SWAT team trying to break down a door with a ram. Lindale, Royal Capital. Where the heck am I? Why is it always so lonely? Haven't I already been in here? I'm for rump. Haven't I already been here? Yeah, no, this is just interesting. It sent me here. I mean, I've already thoroughly explored this area. Ever explored down there? Looks like a place you can actually... Nah, that's definitely not a place you can go down to. Where's it? Oh, that was good. Anyway, I'm gonna go back. So, that was here. Prince of Death's Throne. Prince of Death's Throne. Interesting. Cross the roots. I explored this area, which led to the cave down where the rune bear was. And I just have this lower area to explore. And I do know I have that one ant cave. I have no idea how to get there. No, I'm gonna go here. Let's see here. So I lost 58,000 runes earlier, Brandon, and like 100,000 runes right there. That's basically just 2 level ups right there. I could be 2 levels closer to endurance, being able to get rid of that 15% extra damage. Not that I really need it, to be honest, because, like, they do a lot of hefty damage to me, but I do a lot of hefty damage back to them, so it's like, you know, give and take, give and take.
Yeah.
With an area this frickin' dickin' huge, I was honestly expecting there to be something more than just a couple of ghosts. Prince of Death's Throne. Intriguing, intriguing indeed.
Oh boy.
I actually really like these gargoyles because they drop a fair amount of runes actually, 4,000 each. You got 4,200 right there. That's a decent amount. I do have like the extra 20% runes, so I'll match them. I could also, since there's a couple of these guys around here, this might be a good farming spot actually. I just want to explore that one cave. Well, actually, could I potentially speaking? I have to like angle myself further. Oh. That way. Whee! I want to go into this cave one last time just to see if I could possibly lead to that one ant cave. Whee! By the looks of it, no. No entrances, no side exits,
no.
nothing of the like.
Oh, it's one of these decks, Austin. It's a mill
Time for range
deck.
battle, and then likely weak foe. What deck you facing, dude?
It's a mill deck. It's a
You-
capital M. Oh no, it's mono
I actually
blue
face-
mill. Oh no. Oh no, never mind. It's black. It's black blue mill. It's even worse.
Ow. I actually faced an interesting mill deck the other day, Brandon, where it was like a green-black deck, and they would actually mill their own cards and then like re-summon the stuff from the graveyard. And you know, that type of playstyle for a mill deck, I'm actually pretty okay with. As long as they don't mill my cards, they mill their cards, that's actually kind of cool. Because then that leads to like a bunch of interesting strategies you can go for, where you're able to like bring stuff back from the graveyard. I just don't like when they mill
play
your
the
deck.
fucking game. Like, just play the fucking game. That's all I ask. Like, this dude just played his first card, and all he's done is mill me so far, and I fucking hate it. Just play the goddamn game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Play the
Lightning
game.
bolt. Oh, hello.
That's all I want. Play the game. Like, damn. It's like, it's no fun if they don't play the game, you know? It's no fun for me, and it's, I can't imagine it's much more fun for them.
Yeah. I still have no idea what these mausoleums are even used for.
See, I got him down to 6 life, and he just left the game. That wasn't fun. He played one card, Austin, apart from the card that just, he sits there and fucking mills me. It's no fun. I want blood.
Is there any...
Like, god damn it, dude. Play the heckin' game. put creatures out on the field, you fucking mongrel.
Not to get Canadian, but what the heck is wrong with you, mate?
Like, when they mill themselves and, like, get creatures back on the field, like, fine, they're playing the game, I guess. It's a weird way to play the game, but at least they're putting creatures on the field and playing the game.
Well, it doesn't affect your deck either. It's affecting their own deck, and that's it.
I don't care about that, I just care about them playing the heckin' game! None of this, like, a counter spell. Alright. You gonna put down a creature? No. I'm gonna cast this then. A counter spell. Play the game. And they're like, no. Like, I'm gonna win
granted, there is a way to get
eventually.
around counterspell, because there are a bunch of counterspells out there that are like, counterspell spell unless opponent pays this much mana.
I get that, but no. Play the game. Put creatures on the field, damn it.
Brutally beat me so that I may beat you back.
It's like, it's no fun if they just go no. It's like, fucking play the goddamn game. Shit. God damn. Being an asshole.
This potentially somewhere. Nope.
Man, I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. Tempted to eat a snack.
That's a miner. No, that's a dead miner.
I don't know how long you plan on streaming tonight.
Crucible Knight. Crucible Knight. Ow. Oh god, that did damage.
It's unlikely that if I leave and I'm gone for like 20 or so minutes, you won't be here, right?
Yeah, if you're gone for 20 minutes, I should still be here.
Because I'm thinking about making a bowl of cereal.
Nice. Oh god, I didn't know
Also, I have to pee. I'm going to go away for a while, but I will be back.
Okay.
Perhaps
oh.
after a bowl of cereal and a rest. I'm just gonna mute myself though, so don't worry, I won't actually leave the party. I will just be silent.
Boulder! Always love it when I do that. That was a great enemy. 30,000 runes, let's go! Zeluria's Tree. That's one special one. Faith of 20, Dexterity of 13. Ow, what the fuck? Come on, dude. I don't even know who shot me, who cares? Nascent Butterfly? Nascent Butterfly. Edge? Edge. Hey, I wanted to see exactly what this thing did. Celeria's Tree, weapon of the two honored as foremost among the Crucible Knights. The primordial form of the Erd Tree is close in nature to life itself, and the spear modeled on its crucible is imbued with ancient holy essence. Oh, it's a holy weapon. I didn't even realize that. Hang on a second. Yeah, holy 90. Interesting. Skill, Celeria's Woe. Thrust the weapon in a spiraling motion, surrounding it in a vortex of wind. Charge attacks have the power to blow away enemies and can fire a tornado forwards. I am aware of that attack all too well. All too well indeed. What's inside the tree exactly? Ah, well done. By the way, treasure. Oh, treasure chest. Precious item ahead. Why is there a blood stain? Okay, well I guess that guy tried to go straight for the treasure instead of fighting that guy. Well done, Tarnish. Thank you. I was worried this treasure chest had something bad. Crucible tree helm, crucible tree armor, crucible gauntlets, crucible greaves. So this is what looks to be the better set of crucible armor. Hang on a second. Still not better. Still not better. It is definitely cool. It's definitely better armor. Wonder if this would actually be better than my other set. By the looks of it, perhaps. Any special tips about it? The great helm of the Crucible Knights who served Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. The great tree ornamentation is the Knight Celeria's mask, displayed also by her men, holds the power of the Crucible of Life. The primordial form of the Erd Tree strengthens aspects of the Crucible incantations, like the other set. Oops. Strengthens aspects of the Crucible incantations. Gauntlets of the Crucible Knights of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. In time, the strength shown by these knights and even their appearance was seen as chaotic and deserving of scorn. So eventually they fell into public distaste. Okay, so it's only the helmet, and by the looks of things, it looks like gauntlets and pants don't actually hold special skills with them, like increasing strength or anything of the like. It only seems to be helmets and chest pieces, and that's about it. What time is it right now? It's 2:16 already. I mean, I guess I'll be able to stream for like about 30 more minutes, and then I'll have to get off. Because I'm definitely giving myself at least a decent amount of sleep. That little sound that made when I landed, I did not like that. More of these dudes. You're one of the dickwads that shot me earlier. I was having a moment, man. Come on. Ghost Glovewort level 6. Interesting. It's actually pretty cool seeing that my health doesn't actually get completely refilled by my health potions. Shows I am stronger. Somber Smithing Stone level 7. Dork. Dark. Door. Huh. Praise the precious item. Somber Smithing Stone level 7. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty precious item, I'd say. Allows you to upgrade a special armament. Plus, it's another one in the bag where you can get a bunch of different special armaments fully leveled up. How many, I'm at 54,000 radims. Nice. Might be good for another level up, actually. Well, I do know that after I do get rid of this talisman, though, my health is going to go down by 5, which means I won't have that little bit of health left over whenever I heal. You know what? I can kind of get behind that, because like I know for a fact it's just about the same amount. Those tree roots look like a hand, and that's kind of concerning to me. Can I... Oh, wait, I forgot to use that one torrent lift. Does that just lead upwards, or am I able to go on top of the building? Nice, stone sword key. Behold, death. Behold, strong foe. Interesting. Okay, well, I believe that's about everything. So what's this place called again? Like the Deep Root Depths. That's what it's called. Deep Root Depths. I'm gonna look up a guide really quickly because I feel like I've explored like 95% of this area, and I just want to see what like the other 5% I've missed is. I don't think it's gonna be anything too special. I'm just interested. Deep Root Depths Guide, Ultimate Melee Armor Set, Ultimate Melee Armor Set, Secrets, Tips, and Bosses. That is not the ultimate. The Crucible Knight is not the ultimate area. How to reach Deep Root Depths. I've already reached it. I just want to know how to get to that one ant cave. If you've done Fia's quest line, you will find her. Apparently talking to her actually gives you a quest line. Interesting. So apparently there's actually an ending with Fia. Interesting. What does it say exactly? Because I'm not going to go for the ending since I just killed her. If you've done Fia's quest line, you will find her beneath the giant corpse after beating Fia's champion's boss fight, exhausting her dialogue right then and there. You must choose to be held by her, and this will let you enter Godwin's dream. Fought Lich Dragon 4 stacks and get the death rune for the alternative ending. I suppose this guide isn't targeted at the NPC quests, but it's really worth a mention in my opinion because not choosing to be held by her is the default option and locks you away from an ending. Well, it's an ending that I'm not going for. I don't know what ending I am going for, but it's definitely not that one. Death rune, though. That's interesting. Oh, you can go on top of it? Oh, that's actually really cool. That's where the barnacles are. Interesting. Wait a minute, remembrances. Wait, is that a second? Wait, what? There's this. Oh, okay, interesting. There's another rune bear location, actually. I have no idea how he got on top of the... Oh, he got on top of the crucible. Or the... not the crucible, but the, Oh, is that how people are able to get, like, 2 of Radahn's swords? Because, like, you have to get the sword to... You can only get one of the swords when you use a remembrance. I have to get... Am I able to re-get the remembrances? That'd be dope, actually. Whee! Pardon me, young fellows. Appears to be a corpse right there with a level 8 golden rune. Don't mind if I do. Oh, dang it. Oh, no, Torno. Fuck. God damn it. Ah, well. Alright, let's try that again, without horribly dying. Again. Dude, I swear, I've thrown so many runes to the wind. That's insulting. Pretty sure dexterity is actually the stat that increases how much fall damage you can take. And I have, my wise wisdom, reduced said stat. Even though that is like one of the most common ways I die in this game. Pardon me, chaps. I was just acquainting myself with these routes just to see how I may... There's a dude all the way on top. No! No! Smithing's still level 6, interesting. Let's go. So I think I have to, Wait a second, this isn't the Crucible. Ah, it's the Crucible. I'm just being stupid. Do I have to get on top of that? No, that was a completely optional thing. Yeah, oh well. Let's go. You can ride one of these things. Dude. You don't like barnacles. I don't blame him. They're sharp and they got keen teeth. He's being repeatedly pegged by... I can't remember, what are barnacles classified as? I was about to say crustacean. I'm not totally sure if that's correct. Oh, he's coming down. Ooh! I got shifted. Something just died. It was those two guys, apparently. Why did those guys die? Was the Crucible keeping these things alive? Oh. Okay, so I said, when he looked inside the Crucible, I saw remembrances, and I was very confused. I know I could probably go through all the different tutorials that are saved up on this account, just to see exactly what these things are supposed to do, but I have no idea. Examine remains. Oh. Do I... What do I do exactly? Take the power of its namesake via finger reader. What? Okay, hang on a second. Elden Ring Crucible. Not Crucible Knight. What are these things called exactly? Monasteries? Are these monasteries, not crucibles? Monastery guide. Mausoleum. Mausoleum. What even is
I
a
am back.
crucible? I forgot. Hello.
I believe
I figured out how to
crucible
bring
is
the
term you would use for a arduous journey.
crucible definition. A ceramic or metal container in which metals or other substances may be melted or subjected to very high temperatures. Late Middle English from medieval and crucible, night lamp. Crucible. What does crucible mean? A vessel in which metals or other substances are heated to very high temperatures. Yeah, whatever. Mausoleums is what they're called. Elden Ring. Mausoleum.
Mausoleum?
Stop the mausoleum stride, you'll need to clean it up. You'll need to clean up its feet first. Special location Elden Ring mausoleums look like giant stone turtles that are found throughout the land between and moving around giant stone legs. Walking mausoleum guide for Elden Ring. Yeah, what do they do exactly? Players will have mausoleums. Once the mausoleum is static, you can enter it and perform a remembrance duplication. This is only available once per mausoleum, so pick wisely. Performing this rite will enable you to obtain the multiple remembrance weapons, boss weapons, and magic that they grant. Boss armor is not gated behind the remembrances, but you must have defeated them to purchase them from Inia at the Round Table Hold. A total of 7 walking mausoleums in Elden Ring. So that's how those guys had
Hey,
multiple.
Austin.
Yeah.
I gotta would you press the button question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have a super successful hot wife. Very considerate.
Okay.
However, she treats you like a child, and you're not allowed to get a divorce. So it's permanent until one of you two dies.
I would not like that.
You sure? You don't gotta do anything
Yes.
except like chores.
No, I would rather not be treated like a child. That sounds degrading.
It would be, but that is literally the entire point of the. The would you rather or the would you press the button situation. Like that's the thing is that like easy life. However,
So I finally figured out what mausoleums are used for, Brandon. Every time I kill a story boss or a very special boss, they'll give me a remembrance. And I can trade one of the remembrances in, basically, for really special items. Like, for instance, remember Radon's armor that I got, where I was like, it's worse than the prisoner's helmet? I basically get that from, like, I basically get that from a remembrance. But basically, so for a remembrance, whenever I get one, I can unlock the armor without using the remembrance. But then I'm given 3 different options to actually spend the remembrance. It's like I can get one of 2 different items, or I can trade it in for a bunch of runes, basically. So I can basically access a couple of special items in this game that I didn't think I could actually access, because I already used up all those remembrances since they're one-time uses. If I remember correctly, there's a rune bear in here, so... Yeah. God damn it. It's not even really worth fighting this thing. I should just run in, grab the items, and just book it. Alright. Looks like this cave actually ends, so I'm interested to know exactly where... How do I access that one little cave I saw? I don't think it'll have anything special, but I just want to know. Aww, the book is dreaming. She's kicking.
Oh, the focus.
Don't want to say her actual name because I don't want to wake her up by accident.
Focus.
Okay, so how did he get up here? Oh, interesting. Where did he teleport to? Just straight to the right. Okay. So I could have accessed that area actually from the get-go. Interesting. That's like the last little area I have left to do. Now that I can use this coffin, Brandon. See where it goes, you know?
Yeah.
Go away from my runes. Rune level 8. Hand daggers, ow. You good?
Yeah, what's up? Go ahead.
I just went like...
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
Nothing, I was just wondering what you were doing.
Just kind of existing. Why?
Just checking up on you, man. You're pretty unstable.
No,
Never be too
I'm
careful.
fine. No,
One of these days
good.
might just implode, so you know.
It is
How much do I
all
need for
good
level
here.
up? 7,000. 90,000 right? 7,000.
Why is that what worried you?
3,000.
Oh, a blue Mildeck. Why am I always running into Mildecks? I'm always running into Mildecks. Without fucking fail.
It's both a
I don't
blessing,
get...
except not really. It's just a curse.
Yeah, I was about to say, in what sense is it a blessing? Just don't get it, man. I don't get Mildecks. Like, on a personal level, I don't understand what their whole ordeal is. Like, I'm sure they have a reason for being the way they are, but I don't get it. That didn't really do anything except waste one of his counter spells. You feel
Yeah, we're
silly.
supposed to take this right branch
You feel
right here.
stupid right about now.
Yeah, and there's an opening right over there. I don't know how I didn't see that. It's kind of obvious, actually.
Is he gonna counterspell it? Yep, he's gonna
I don't know
counterspell it.
why I jumped. That was a bit riskier.
And gonna open, well, counterspell. I'll make you use up all your counterspells, bitch. I'll do it. I'll play this game. Ah, there we go. There we go.
There's another Queen
There
Ant.
we go. Using all your mana like a good boy. Oh, like you're such a good boy. Using all that
Oh,
mana.
that is so many ants. It's a really good thing I can one-shot these guys.
Oh, look at him using all that mana like a good boy, Austin.
Newman's rune.
Yes, sir.
Rune arc. Interesting.
Oh, use that. Oh, use that mana. Awesome. Just pretty.
Being freaky with it, I see.
Oh, man. Oh, he's
Newman's
using...
rune.
Dude, he's using Tasha's Hideous
Rune.
Laughter. He's digging. Oh, dude, he's literally just...
12,500. Oh, wait.
Oh,
He's getting a multitude
He's-
of runes. He's getting abundance of runes.
he's digging right now. You can feel
Well, Brandon,
it
I killed
happening.
another Queen Ant, so there you go. Oh god, those are 4 Queen Ants down there. Well, if I kill those guys, I'm going to get ambushed to oblivion, but Let there be coin purse. Try bow. Well. Yeah, let's do this.
He's got to win on this round. Oh, I don't think he's going to do it. I have 15 cards. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Unless he's got to touch his Hideous Laughter, I don't think he can do it. Less loss of target creatures controls 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Gain control of target creature. Oh, okay, that's it. He's done. He's done, Austin. He has officially fucked himself. He done fucked up, Austin. He done fucked up.
Nice.
Well, I would say it's been a good game. And I don't
Except it
normally do
hasn't.
this, but you're a mill deck player, so it hasn't been a good game. You got your ass royally beaten, and I hope, if nothing else, you have learned that this was never going to go well for you. You should never do it again. And I honestly hope you're disgusted with yourself in ways that only you could be. Alrighty, yes, you left the game before I could kill you. Good. You know what? As a coward, it's what I expected, and the only honorable thing you could do. Granted, it wasn't very honorable, like, at all. Like, I respect you less for it, but, you know. I already didn't respect you, so you had nothing to lose. Alright. I feel like I've made my point, Austin. I feel like I've said my piece.
Sounds like it. Ants are really
Dude, he's a mono blue mill deck all the way. And it's sad too, because I know he had all the token mono blue mill cards. All of them.
like Ruin Crab.
Well, no, he didn't put out a Ruin Crab. I'm sure he had it in there and I just didn't see it.
Oh, this
but
one is golden.
he had
What is
all
this
the
one?
other,
Golden
he
stars.
had
Interesting.
them all, Austin. He had the textbook definition of a mill deck, and it just didn't work. It was just garbage. It was just absolute garbage. The only reason he even got me down to 15 is because he was able to counterspell a thing, and all that counter... Technically, I think he counterspelled 2 things, if I'm not mistaken. But counterspelling those 2 things only opened up the pathway for more pain. Like, it's garbage, my guy. It's a garbage deck style. Don't do it. Don't be a fool. Garbage. Like, I would say I wish I 2v3'd that man so I could have seen him try to sideboard in some, slick, cool stuff. But I don't know. Because I don't want to face that mill deck any more than I have to. I've already beaten it once. I don't need to beat it again. I know it's garbage. I know it's going to continue to be garbage. Unless his sideboard is comprised of a whole new fucking deck, it was going to be garbage. Simply put,
12,500.
garbage deck style, you know?
I can use one of these.
Like, I'm sorry, but it
Just
is.
short.
It's garbage. It's the worst, and you just need to accept that. Also,
This will actually right there.
I'm going into McDonald's for an interview later today, Austin. And since
Oh,
I'm already
nice.
gonna be since I'm already gonna be there after the interview, it's gonna be close to lunchtime, and I'm probably gonna be hungry. So is it weird that
Sorry.
immediately after my interview I'm probably gonna purchase a meal?
I don't think that's weird at all, dude.
Like, do you think someone's gonna be there and be like, "Ah, so you're the ass kissing type?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I just gotta eat.
I like,
I'm already
I
here."
like your food. Why else do you
Yeah,
think I
like,
want to work here?
what? Wait, my grandfather was just like my grandfather was basically just like you and said, "No, I don't think that's weird. If anything, they'll probably just be like, "Hmm, he likes the food, so dedicated worker, I guess." Like look, it's a tactical. Okay, Austin, hear me out. It's a tactical decision, right? I'm already there for the interview. Why
No,
would
like
I
I
go
completely get it, dude.
somewhere else? Like it's
Yeah,
right
no, I get
there.
it.
like I mean I know it's probably gonna be weird that they're like what but like I mean it's right
Let's
there.
see
I
where this
like the food.
coffin takes me,
Like
Brandon.
you know how I feel about McDonald's. I
Oh,
love
death.
McDonald's.
Time to get into this comfy coffin, see where it sends me. Probably to a place that will repeatedly kill me. Hey, that's all I can really ask for in a game like this. Gonna get on in and accept my death. Gonna get abducted by some aliens. Not Mexicans like those little green men. Those guys.
Some part of me feels like someone there is gonna be like, dude,
Wait, wait. Oh, oh.
yeah, what's up?
Uh, okay, so like the last coffin I got into, Brandon, there were just some glowing runes, and I was lifted up into the air. I was expecting the exact same thing. Um, I got into this stone coffin right next to a waterfall, mind you, dude. Lid closed. It just chucked me down the waterfall.
All right, that's fair enough.
Dude, I just survived. I'm surprised I'm even alive right now. This just reminds me of that one fridge scene from Indiana Jones where he like gets into a lead-lined fridge and survives a fucking nuke. Reminds me of like one of those people who like survived Niagara Falls. Like they went down Niagara Falls in a barrel. Nothing else, just a barrel.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, the chick I killed actually, Brandon, that one that killed my friend. Apparently, if I had actually not killed her and had embraced her, I would have gained access to one of the endings in the game. Apparently.
Neat.
So you know what, dude? Maybe I'll go for a Necromancer build. My second playthrough of this game. And then I can try and get that ending.
Who is this again, by the way? Refresh my memory.
It was just that one chick wearing like those black robes that I talked to after fighting all those ghosts with the monkeys. I always
What
love
was
games
this
where I can say
exactly?
sentences like that and it makes complete sense.
What did we encounter this lady? I completely forgotten.
I, it was the lady I was talking to while you were like talking to me about like a SpongeBob. What the hell? I got a miniature Ronnie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, what?
I see.
I
I
just got a
see.
miniature Ronnie.
So
What
recent.
the heck is this thing?
Recently.
Doll resembling Ronnie the Witch. A doll resembling Ronnie the Witch. From head to toe, every detail is perfect. This unresponsive doll seems pleasantly cool. Alright, I got a doll of that one witch lady, Brandon.
Hmm. That's probably fine.
Who made this?
That's a good question. Probably some sort of puppeteer.
Am I gonna encounter a puppeteer down here? They're gonna make a puppet of me?
It's possibly.
Am I gonna be their
I don't
puppet?
know. No, listen, man.
Love
I'm not
her.
the toy maker of the fucking
Lover required ahead. What does that mean?
Dark Souls series. I don't know.
We're gonna get some smooches or something. Summoning pool. Time for tarnished. Tarnished required ahead. Summoning ahead. Where am I exactly? Brandon! Brandon!
Yes.
I don't know if you're still watching, but remember that, like,
I'm watching now.
one... Oh, look where I am! I'm back at this place!
The messed up scrotum penis lake. I remember it well.
It's the... Remember, well, you remember that one area where there was, like, that giant skeletal stone statue on top of a chair?
Dude.
Like a lightning dragon came out of nowhere? It's this spot, Brandon. I also believe this is the area I have to be in order to access that one area that, in order to access that one area that, goes to that, like, red fog area, and I think that's where the mushroom crown is. Oh, it's one of those things.
Just so we're aware, it's just so we're all in agreement. It's not weird that I'm probably gonna buy food right after the interview.
No, it is not weird.
No, because I'm thinking of it from the perspective of everybody's got to eat.
You're chucking rocks at me. I'm chucking rocks at you. We're just having a damn good time. That's a lot of rocks.
That's a lot of rocks.
Older.
I don't know if I don't know if necessarily it'll have an effect on their opinion about hiring me. However, what I will say is that if I was making a decision of who I want to hire based on my own product, I would probably end up choosing someone who had an interest in my product, you know? Rather than someone who at all. Because at least then you know, like, they have a vested interest in working there, you know? Because, like, if the place succeeds, then they can continue buying your product.
True.
So, and if you have people who work for you that like your product, then they're basically just going to be feeding money back into the company. So it's kind of like paying them less, because you'll probably be making the money back anyways.
Is McDonald's one of those places where they give you like a free meal per shift?
I don't remember if I've been told they do. Like, I've been told it's an optional thing. I don't know if that's true. I've just been...
Do you know about the scooters that is actually going to be opening up in Muscuda pretty soon?
Yeah.
I did see a sign in the front that basically said that they're looking to hire. Just have to call like a phone number. So maybe you can see if they're...
that?
Because no, that's another fast food spot.
Yeah, this doesn't
on
work
one
out.
hand, dude, I am happy that I'm working at Sax's. It's nice. But on the other hand, I do miss having that one free meal per shift over at Jefferson's.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good deal, you know? Especially for, like, because you get one lunch period.
I was not given a lunch period, actually, over at Jefferson's. I got that free meal at, like, the end of the day.
Well, it's still pretty good, though. That's free dinner, then.
No, I don't actually know if I ever took breaks over at Jefferson's. I mean, I don't think I worked long enough shifts to... No, I definitely took breaks over at Jefferson's. I remember specifically one time I sat in the back of the store, like outside, and I was talking to both the owner of the restaurant and then my manager. And I think I told him about how there was a World War Z video game that I got. And I think I played that game like once and then never touched it again.
I know that even though I wasn't...
So these guys are called
even though I wasn't supposed to, I worked through some of my breaks when working for the old folks home. I Now, granted, I didn't always do it on purpose. Sometimes I just forgot to go on break, and no one told me. So I genuinely just worked through the entire day. Because I was trying to meet the quota, you know? Like, I was trying to get everything clean. Because, you know, we had to meet a quota.
Yeah.
We had a quota to meet, and technically we were understaffed, so it was, you know... We weren't gonna meet the quota, obviously. But, you know, try your best. But anyways, yeah, no. What we would do is, you know, we'd be legally required to take a break. Legally, you have to take a break at some point. Because, you know,
I'm to follow this river.
the law says if you work a certain amount of hours, you know,
You are
you
legally
can't-
required to take a break, as to not suffer from overworking.
Yeah, you're not allowed to overwork your workers. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I completely forgot that breaks were a thing at work. Like, I completely just forgot they existed. And at the end of the day, my boss would be like, "I didn't see you on break today." And then I'd look up at the ceiling or whatever, then look her in the eyes, and I'd be like, "I totally forgot to do that." And she'd be like, "Brandon, I'm appreciating that you're working, but you gotta keep track of that sort of thing." And I'm like, "I'm sorry. I got caught up in cleaning. I was doing really good." I was cleaning real good. I didn't even think about it. I never really got in trouble. So you know, we were so understaffed that I basically had job security.
Yeah, these are one
But
of
like,
those-
and also it was kind of a good thing, you know? Like, legally she couldn't say, "Oh, thank you." But, you know, she kind of had that, like, I appreciate it, but also, as your boss, I am required to tell you that you're not allowed to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was a whole thing. See, like,
I thought I had
that's
that
the
equipped in
thing
my
that,
head.
like, dude, there were some times where I was so bored on my break because there was nothing to do and I'd
Oh, it's
already
too
eaten my
perfect.
food that I was just sitting there like, "Can I not work? Well, or can I go back to work?" You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, because I'd have like a 30-minute break, and I shit you not, sometimes there'd be a whole 15 minutes where I'm just looking at my phone like, "Come on, 3:30. Come on, 3:30. I want to get back to work. Let me get
I
back
am
to
actually
work."
like the exact opposite when it comes to breaks. I always look forward to my breaks. Although whenever I am working, I basically just try to keep myself as busy as possible so that I can just get through the day as fast as possible.
Yeah. Well,
I
see,
actually
for me, it's like,
specifically... You go first, you go first.
no, go ahead. I thought you were done.
Oh, there's a chest here. I thought this was a corpse. Yeah, but I specifically actually... Wing of a Steel, don't know what that is, but I usually specifically wait until like the halfway point through my shift, because I usually take like 2 separate 15-minute breaks. And my kind of like time logic reasoning is this. So like, I save both of my breaks for like the second half of the shift. That way the first half of the shift is like, it's 3 to 4 hours of work and no breaks whatsoever. But then the second half of the shift is still 3 hours, you know, I'm only halfway through the shift. But I have 2 available breaks, which is quite literally infinite more breaks than they had for the first hour of the shift, because I had 0. So basically I just get to subtract like 30 minutes of actual work from like the second half of the shift.
I only got 1 break while working, and I shit you not, I was bored
Oh,
through like half of
Dragonfly
it.
Wing.
Cause like part of me was like, the productiveness of it was like, I know I could be fucking working right now. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here on my phone, waiting for my break to be over.
Is that Necro?
I was sitting there like, stupid law, dumbass bullshit. I could be working right now. brother would be like, Brandon, just enjoy your break. And I'd be like, no, I could be productive. I could be doing.
Stella Eternal City. There's a second Eternal City, apparently. That leads down there, and there's a side of grace over here. Let's go.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I do pretty much nothing at home, other than, like, small chores that I get done really fast. So, like, I've had my fill of doing nothing. So when I go to work, I'm just like, why am I here if I'm not working? Why don't I just go home and do nothing and have fun? You know what I mean? Like, I can do nothing and have fun at home. I can't sit there and do nothing at work and not really have any fun. Like, the most fun I had at work, Austin, was playing Magic on my phone during my break. That's the most fun I had.
So aren't you one of those? Yeah, you're one of those ladies.
I don't know. My work ethic doesn't agree with the law. My work ethic says I know I could be doing productiveness right now, and the law is just like, no. Stop. You have to be unproductive for at least 30 minutes.
Okay, that doesn't actually look like an area I can go down to. Then why have all this water right here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get off for the night right now.
Oh.
I do have work in the afternoon. But then hey, after that, dude, I actually have 3 days off. Right, I was actually thinking of playing with my friend today. I completely forgot about that.
Magic? One game of Magic?
It does sound fun, dude, but... Ow. It's
we didn't get to
kinda
play
late enough as
Magic
it is.
yesterday because I slept, so I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
That's fair, though.
I played some Magic earlier just to get my daily quests out of the way, but it's already kind of late enough as it is. If I had like no work tomorrow, dude, I would be, you know, all up for staying up even later. I'm still in the mood to play this game, and I just found like a second underground city that still has like a starry night sky looking place above. So like I'm tempted to play. I want to play some more, but I just can't. Not for tonight.
I get you.
I'm already gonna go make myself some food, and I want to have like a decent amount of sleep. Because I always end up not giving myself enough sleep for work, and I'm trying to get out of that habit.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a shower, and then... I don't know. Probably just watch YouTube.
Miles told me that you guys are actually going to be going to homecoming this weekend. I told him that I'd be available on Sunday. So we could hang out then?
I didn't... I wasn't aware.
Well, you weren't aware. That's what Miles told me exactly.
We, as in me and Miles, I wasn't aware that homecoming was a thing. Well, I mean, at least wasn't, you know.
Would you like to go to homecoming with me? Would you like to Bleh. So Miles texted me once, would you like to go to homecoming this weekend with me and Brandon? So I thought you knew.
Maybe I did. I'll be honest with you. Dude, I've drank enough Everclear.
Miles and full on forget.
Dude, I've drank enough Everclear to probably wipe half of my memory involuntarily each and every day of my life for the rest of my life. I've destroyed my brain. I don't remember making... Maybe I did? Maybe Miles talked to me about it? I could go through my messages, I guess. I don't know. Dude, I literally 1000% did not know homecoming was this weekend. It completely fucking... I whiffed it. I didn't know. I mean, I guess I know now, and I guess I'm going, I suppose.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream right now. Bye, my dudes.
Stream. Yeah, I didn't know we were going to homecoming.